Hi guys, all right, so this is a Sculpt Fusion 45, which is a 45-minute sculpting class using our full body. I have the Bala ankle weights on. You can use small hand weights, wrist weights if you have them, ankle weights, whatever feels good for you today. And of course you can do it without any weights at all. So we'll get started on our back, and always listen to your body. Take breaks as you need, slow it down as you need to. And just start to settle into your space. Close your eyes for a few moments. Check in with your body from head to toe. And just notice how you're feeling in your muscles, your joints, any tension or tightness. And begin to focus on the breath. Take a big breath in through the nose. Fill up to the top of your lungs. Sip it in. And open mouth, cleansing. Exhale, let it go. And again, breathe in. Let the belly rise. And breathe out, contract your abdominals down and in. And continue on your own for a few more breaths. And then find some movement in your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, circle out your ankles, your wrists. Take a full body stretch, reach, lengthen, expand. And draw your knees into your heart. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. And right away, bring your legs to tabletop, your knees stack over your hips, flex your feet, activate your toes, and take your fingertips lightly behind your head, elbows are wide, lift your shoulder blades off the floor. Right away, you'll feel your abs pull in, draw the front ribs in, and pull your belly button down. Pause here, lift up one more inch. And as you inhale, lower halfway, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, getting right into our abdominal muscles, down and up. Down and up. Use your breath super strong and avoid pulling or tugging on your neck or head. Keep your elbows really wide. Every time you lift, you pull your belly button in a little tighter towards your spine. Just 4 more here. 3, legs are strong and active. 2. Now hold it up, little pulses at the top. Just lift up and up and up and up. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Now legs go out and in, out and in, closer to the ground if you're ready for more and your back feels good. You can keep them a little more bent and higher to the sky if your low back is lifting. Again, just 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hug your knees into your chest, rest your head down, rock side to side, massage your low back. And grab for your hamstrings, just rock up to a seat, and then cross your ankles, plant your palms, find tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale to cow pose, let your belly fall, lift your gaze, arch the spine. And exhale, round and dome, chin to chest, navel in. And again, inhale, belly falls, gaze lifts. And exhale, round and dome, hug the belly button in. And move through a few more cycles on your own with your breath. Add any other movements that feel good or needed in your body, maybe even in your wrists or your ankles, hip circles or sways. Just learn to move intuitively with what feels good or needed. And slowly back to a neutral spine. Reach your right arm forward. Turn your thumb up like you're shaking someone's hand. And then extend your left heel back behind you. Flex your foot. Avoid overarching the back, so tuck the hips slightly under. Think of one straight line from your left heel out the crown of the head and the fingertips. We're just warming the spine, the back of the leg, the upper back. You can stay here or find a little lift. Pulse and squeeze from your glutes. Again, abs are in nice and tight. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Hold it here, take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, just round and dome, chin to chest, navel to spine, hold. Inhale, re-extend. Now send your right arm to the sky as you exhale, bend the back knee, grab for the outer edge of the foot, and just kick your foot away, or your palm away rather. Feel that nice stretch through the front body. And on your next inhale, just re-extend. And exhale, tabletop back to center. Pull your belly button up and in. And other side, left arm forward, thumb faces up, and then send the right heel back, flex the foot, roll the right hip down, pull your abs in. Again, activate the right glutes. You're gonna squeeze the right glute, pull your navel in, and then find that little pulse if you did on the first side. Again, using your breath, little lift, lift, lift. Strong exhales, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, take a breath in. Exhale, round and dome, elbow to knee, chin to chest. And inhale, re-extend. On your exhale, take your left arm to the sky, bend your back knee. And again, just press away, draw the shoulder back. Feel that nice big front body stretch. And next, inhale, re-extend. And exhale, tabletop back to center. And hug your belly button in nice and tight. Tuck your toes under, take a breath in. Exhale, just lift your knees to hover above the floor. Press the earth away. Push your fingertips, knuckles, inner palms down. Take one more big breath in. Right to a plank pose as you exhale, just step your feet back, shoulders over wrists. Hug the belly button in, push through your shoulder blades. Keep your legs really straight and strong. Again, tuck the hips just slightly under, feel your lower belly engage. Take one more inhale. Down dog, exhale, lift your hips and pedal out your feet. Just take some natural movement. This should just feel good in the body. Awaken your calves, your hamstrings, your spine. And settle in, soften your knees. Take a big inhale and a slow, complete exhale. And then shift back to plank pose. Pause here, toe taps. Tap your right toe out, left toe out. It can be a little smaller. It can be a little bigger. Keep your hips nice and level. Again, using the exhale breath to pull the belly button in. Just 4 more. 3, 2. Last one each side. Hold center, take a big breath in. Exhale to child's pose. Bring in the knees wide, big toes touch, reach and extend through your fingertips. Take a moment to catch your breath, long breath in. And full breath out. And then rise up, take a seat again at the top of your space. And bring your toes to the mat, squeeze your thigh muscles in, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest, soften your shoulders down. You can stay here. If you're ready for more, lift your legs. Option to extend the arms forward, lift your chest. Maybe your legs extend, maybe your arms extend. And take just one more strong inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Again, take your time, pull your abs in, draw the belly button down, and then start to scissor the legs. Again, the legs can come closer to the ground if your low back feels strong. Using the exhale, just 4 more. Last 3, lift your chest a little higher for 2. And 1, hug your knees into your heart, give another loving squeeze, and just rock side to side, massage your low back. And pause center, bring your feet to your mat, hip width apart, your toes face forward, warming into the glutes and hamstrings, arms by your side, lift your hips, and pull the front ribs in. We're keeping our abs really strong even though we're laying on our back or partially on our back. Now just lower your hips and lift your hips, down and up. Down and up. You're squeezing your glutes at the top, working into the hamstrings as well. Avoid gripping your toes, just lower and lift. Keep your gaze straight at the sky so the neck stays nice and long. Inhale down, exhale up. Now hold it up, little pulses at the top. Dig your heels down, squeeze your glutes. And a little trick is to actually touch the muscle you're working. You can feel it contract. That's how you connect your mind to the muscle. It helps you get a little more or a lot more out of it. Now side to side, little tuck to the right, tuck to the left, lift and lift. Again, actively squeezing the muscle as you lift. Good, 4 more here. 3, lift a little higher, 2. Back to center, hold it up. Lift your heels off the floor and just lift at the top to finish 30 seconds up and up and up and up. Lift and lift and lift. Squeeze a little bit tighter, halfway there, squeeze. Relax the shoulders down, pull your abs in. Just 8 to go, last 8. Final 6, breathing strong for 4, 3, 2, hold it up, take a deep inhale, and exhale, slowly lower down, just windshield wiper your legs side to side. now extend your legs, flex your feet, press the backs of the legs down, extend your arms overhead, take a breath in. As you exhale, roll up with control, reach and lengthen the spine at the top, and then just fold over the legs, get a nice stretch. And we'll do a few roll-ups, palms to the sky. Inhale as you lower, pressing the backs of the legs down. And then exhaling as you lift, finding that nice length through the spine and hinging from the hips as you fold. Continue on your own. I'm just going to slide back a little. And do your best to take the momentum out of it. So feel every piece of your spine lift, every part of your abs engage. And using the inhale to lower and the exhale to lift. Nice and controlled. And again, the more you keep your legs really active and strong, the more supported you'll feel and the more strength you'll feel from your core. We'll do 4 more of these. And finding that extension at the top. And just 3 more. Few more. Smooth and steady. And 1 more. And this last one, we'll just pause at the top and just find that fold for an extra breath. And then rise up. Now roll your shoulders back. Again, cross your ankles. Bring your hands back to the mat. And we'll take some wide arm push-ups. You're welcome to stay on your knees. Just bring your hands a little wider than your shoulders. If you're on your knees, still scoop the low belly in. Inhale down. Exhale up. Your hips go down in one piece with your spine. Option, of course, to lift the knees if you want a little more. Inhale down. Exhale up. And at any time, you can bring your knees back down. We'll do 4 more. Last 3. Just 2. And 1. Child's pose. Again, just stretch back. Draw the knees a little wider. Reach and extend through your fingertips. Just let this feel good. And then rise up. Again, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Again, pedal out your feet. And now look forward as you inhale. Exhale, just walk your feet all the way to the front of your space. Bend your knees a lot, belly to thighs. Grab opposite elbows. And take a little sway, side to side, forward and back. Shake out your head, yes and no. And then reach your hands behind your back. Interlace your palms, let your arms draw forward. And take 1 more breath in. And exhale, release, chin to chest, roll up nice and slow, piece by piece. And let your head rise at the very last moment. Give your shoulders a big roll back at the top. Moving into some lower body work. Starting with lunges, your right foot will stay forward. Take a giant step back with your left foot. All 10 toes face forward. Start with your hands on your hips. Zip the belly up tight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just down and up. Down and up. You're pushing through your front heel to lift. You should feel your right quad, your right glute. Notice if your knee wants to press forward over your toes. Keep your knee over your heel and avoid gripping your toes. So super strong, bringing that back knee just above the mat every time. Option to stay here, or you can reach your arms forward, lift your elbows. 4 more here. 3. Last 2. Now hold it down, slow it down, little up, little down, little up. So it's a slower movement. Feeling your right quad, right glute. Chest is up, nice long spine. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4 more slow. 4, 3, 2. Now little pulses, just pulse. You have 16 counts. Press into the right heel. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Keep the chest up. Just 8 more here, last 8, 6, final 4, 3, 2. Now bring your palms to your heart, just hinge forward. Put the weight in the right heel, turn your left hip out. Palms at heart for balance, lift and lower, lift and lower. Squeeze your outer left glute. Your hip is slightly turned out. You're reaching through your left big toe. Stay low in your right side. Squeeze, resist.
One point of focus is going to help your balance here. 4 more. 3, 2. Now hold it up, little pulses at the top. You're not here for long. Try to sit a little lower in the right leg. Squeeze the left glute. Just 8 more. 6 more. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Take a breath in. And then exhale. Just step to the top of your mat. Relax your arms down. Give your shoulders a nice big roll back. And then we'll switch sides. Your left foot stays forward. Take a nice giant step back with the right foot. Again, take your time to settle in. All 10 of your toes face forward. Starting here with your hands on your hips. Simple lunge. Just bend and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Ground your left heel down. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Lifting through the crown of the head. Again, notice if your left knee wants to push over your toes, you might need a longer stance. Down and up. Breathing, breathing. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it down. We slow it down. Little down, little up. Little down, little up. Again, you can stay here or float your arms forward. Feel a little more effort in your shoulders. Little down, little up. Push into the left heel. Breathe, breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Keep your chest up high. Little down, little up. Final bit, pulses to finish. Little pulse. It's just 16 counts. Dig the left heel down. Try to sink a little deeper in your legs. Relax your neck and shoulders. 8 more, last 8. Just 6. Find that burn for 4, 3, 2. Bring your palms to your heart. Hinge forward. Keep the bend in the left knee. Come to the right big toe. Turn your right hip open. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Again, you're squeezing the right glute. Up, resist, lift, resist. Still feeling the left quad, left glute. Bend your left knee a little more. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. Abs hug in. Lift, resist, lift, resist. 4 more slow. 3, adding on in 2. Hold it up, little lift at the top again. Squeeze the glute, little pinch of the right outer glute. Lift, lift. Find that squeeze. Chest is up. Sink a little lower in your left side. Just 8 more. 6 more. Last 4, 3, 2. Take a breath in and exhale. Step to the top of your mat. Beautiful job. Just shake it out for a moment. And take a big breath in, arms up. And exhale, bend back, open your chest. Just get a nice stretch. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, just relax your arms down for a moment. Roll your shoulders back. Adding on simple squats, bring your feet a little bit wider. Ground into the heels of the feet. Your hips, knees, and toes should be going in one straight line. Inhale, lower as you extend the arms. Exhale, lift, squeeze into the triceps. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. You're squeezing your glutes at the top. Down and lift. Down and lift. Weight in the heels of your feet. Breathe, breathe. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4 more here. 4. Hips are back. 3, 2. Adding on, you lower and extend the right leg back. Lower, extend the left leg back. Down, lift. Down, lift. Lower and squeeze. Lower and squeeze. Getting that glute as you extend the leg. Tuck the hips slightly forward. Keep your abs in. 4 more. 3. Adding on in 2. Adding a side lift. Now you squat, lift to the side. Squat. Your arms will expand with you. Squat down, lift up. Squat down, lift up. If this doesn't feel good in the upper body, you can just bring your palms to your heart, or you continue finding that little shoulder expansion, lateral lift, down, lift, down, lift, lower, lift. 4 to go, last 4. Just 3. Final 2. Good, last one here, back to center. Find your squat and just hold. Pulse it out, little pulse. Send your hips back, abs in. Keep going, float your right heel off the floor. Send your left hip back. Now switch sides. Right heel down, left heel up. Send your left hip back. Now counts of 4, go right for 4, 3, 2. Switch sides, left for 4, 3, 2. Counts of 2, go right for 2. Left for 2, sit a little lower, right for 2. Now single counts, right and left, go right and left, right and left. You can stay here or reach your arms forward. Sit a little deeper, 8 more, last 8. Final 6, squeeze your calves, 4, 3, 2. Lift both heels, hold, find your balance. Woo. Sit a little bit lower. Bring your palms to your heart, hold, take one more breath in. And exhale, release, rise up, roll your shoulders back. Now you'll just face the side of your mat. Bring your heels and your toes out. And take a deep breath in, arms to the sky. And exhale, bend the legs. Again, breathe into rise. And exhale, lower once more, inhale. And exhale, pause at the bottom, reach your arms forward, soften your shoulders down, just find a little pulse. Getting to the tops of the thighs, the inner thighs. Tailbone under, chest is lifted. Good, keep going, lift your right heel off the floor. Now switch sides, lift the other heel. Good, now alternate just side to side. Squeeze your calves, feel your quads, keep your chest up. Breathing, breathing. 4 more, 4. Just 3, adding on in 2. Good, last one here, both heels lift, hold, take a breath in. Exhale, lower your heels down, now press your thighs back. It's a little outer thigh press, so you're squeezing the outer part of the glute, outer part of the thigh, staying nice and low. Maybe you sit a little deeper, work on your flexibility, breathing. Good, scoop the low belly in, the more you tuck the hips just slightly under, you activate the lower abs, pull the front ribs in. Now one of each, go back 1, pulse down 1. Back and down, you're getting there, back and down, back and down, 4 more, 4. Last 3, a little lower, 2. Good, now straighten into the legs, just lift and lower, this should feel good. Squeeze your inner thighs and glutes at the top. You can stay here, send your arms to the sky, lift, resist, lift, resist. Bringing the arms up, gets the heart rate up a little bit higher, lift, resist, lift, resist. Nice, 4 to go, just 4. Last 3, 2. Last one here, hold it down. Take your arms forward, both heels lift, hold. Just for 8, heels higher, sit lower, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, palms to your heart, lower the heels, rise up, and relax your shoulders down. And just step back to the front of your space. Bring your feet all the way together. Interlace your palms, press the inner palms forward, and then you'll press down towards the ground and press up. We're just gonna flush it out. Lower and lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift, press, and reach. Option to stay here, or you can rise all the way to your toes. Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. We're back on our mats after this. Just 4 more. 3, 2, good. Last one. Hold it down, bring your palms to your heart, sink a little lower. Squeeze the thigh muscles in. Lift your heels off the floor. Last time, take 1 more breath in. On your exhale, stand up tall. Roll your shoulders back, take a big breath in, arms to the sky. Exhale, capture the left wrist, side bend to your right, find a half moon shape. Left shoulder draws back. And inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Draw the right shoulder back. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend. Again, press the hips forward, lift your heart space, lengthen the back of the neck. Just feel that nice stretch. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Flat back on the inhale. Exhale, just curl into a little ball. And if you want more, you can bring your hands to your shin bones and tuck yourself in a little tighter. And take 1 more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat and step back into a plank pose. Walk your feet together, side plank. Your left hand stays down. Extend your right arm to the sky. You can stay here. You can always bring your bottom knee to the floor for more support. If you want more, lift the top leg, arm comes forward, elbow to knee. You're not here for long. Squeeze and reach. You can do this with your bottom knee on the ground too. Just 4 more. 3, strong and steady. 2, One more. Find your side plank, breathe in. Back to plank, exhale, reset here. Other side, right hand stays down, left arm to the sky. Again, option to take the arm forward, do what you did on the previous side. Squeeze and reach, squeeze and reach, squeeze and reach. 4 more here, 4. Just 3, stay with it, 2. Good, last one, find your side plank, inhale. Back to plank pose, exhale. Lower to your forearms, forearm plank. You're not here for long, 30 seconds. Tuck the hips under, pull your belly button in, lengthen all the way from your heels through the back body, out the crown of the head. And stay with it and breathe. Pressing down to lift, draw the front ribs in. You got this, you're halfway. Stay in it. 10 seconds. Pressing down to stay up, use your legs, use your glutes. Last 4. Just 3, breathing strong. 2. And 1, child's pose, press it back. Get a really nice stretch, big breath in. And slow breath out. Now just sit up on your heels, take a moment, roll your shoulders back, interlace your palms behind your body, and take a deep breath in. And exhale, just release. Roll your shoulders back and come to tabletop. Now we'll do some work on the mat for our glutes and some more ab work. We'll start with some knee circles. You'll bring your left forearm down. Your left shoulder stays stacked over elbow. Bring your right hand wider like you're doing a wide arm push-up, and lift your right knee up in line with your shoulder. The more you push the right hand down, the more you're gonna feel your abdominals engage for support and stability. Flex the right foot and just find a nice smooth circle. You're moving from the hip joint, but you're using your outer glute to create the movement. Avoid sinking into the shoulders, so lift out of your upper body. You're still thinking about your posture. Pull your abs in. Smooth, controlled circle. Deepen the breath. Now reverse the circle, go the other way, and do a spinal check. If you feel a lot of wiggling in your spine, pull your lower pelvic floor up. So you'll lift your hip pointers slightly, draw the low belly in, and bring your navel closer to your spine. Your ribs are still pulling in. Press a little more into the right hand. Now hold your knee to your shoulder, press it out at a diagonal, and then pull it back in. Go back and in. Press and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Press and squeeze. 4 more. 4. Just 3. 2. Hold it out, point your toe, tap it down, lift it up. Push the right palm down, squeeze the belly in. Just tap and lift. Again, outer glute. Lengthen the back of the neck. Tap and lift. Good, you guys are getting there. Now hold the leg up, find a little pulse, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. 8 more, lift out of the shoulders. 6 more, strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose, stretch it back. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out. And just come forward, lay on your belly. Extend your arms forward. Turn your thumbs up like you're shaking someone's hand. Look down, exhale the breath. As you inhale, lift up and just find a little swim. Strengthening the spine, the glutes, back of the leg, and the upper back. You're still hugging your belly button in. Just 16 counts. Flutter and lift, flutter and lift. Last 8, lifting a little more. 6, just 4, 3, 2, hold, take 1 more inhale, lift up. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your palms by your side, press back to child's pose. And deep breath in. Slow breath out. And then simply rise up, sit on your heels once again. Again, just roll the shoulders back, circle out your wrists. Option again for chest expansion. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out. And then we'll come back to tabletop and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So our knee circles, again, start with your shoulders over your wrists. Fingers spread wide. Rather than arching the back, you're gonna pull your belly button in. Bring your right forearm to the ground, shoulder over elbow, fingers spread wide. Your left hand comes wider, and just like in yoga, we grip the earth with our fingertips, push the knuckle inner palm down. It's better for your wrists. Hug the right hip into the midline, and then lift your left knee up, flex your foot. By flexing the foot, you keep the muscles really active and strong here. And find your smooth circle. You can always make it a little bit smaller. And you can always slow it down. Most importantly, listening to your body and connecting your breath to your movement. Smooth breaths in, complete breaths out. And then reverse the circle, go the other way in and around. Again, squeezing the outer glute to make the movement. Pull your abs up and in. And do a spine check. Again, if you start to dip into the spine, pull your abs in tighter. Keep the front ribs drawing in. Now hold the circle, knee to shoulder, press it back at a diagonal, and then pull it in. Glutes as you extend, obliques as you draw it in. Squeezing the abs, pushing through the glutes. Energize through the heel of the foot. Again, push a little more into the left palm. That's going to help stabilize the body. And you'll feel more work in your abs. Okay, keep the knee high. My knee is starting to dip a little bit. 4 more here. 3, 2, now hold it out at a diagonal, point your toe, tap it down, lift it up, tap it down, lift it up, squeeze from the left glute, lower, lift. Take any momentum out of it, resist with your muscle down, squeeze with your muscle to lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. 4 more, just 3, last 2. Hold it up, little lift at the top, or reach through your toes, pressing down to stay lifted out of the shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, just 8 more. Keep it up there, 6 more. Last 4, 3, 2, hold it up, breathe in. And then exhale, child's pose. Again, just slide your hips back, let this feel good. And now simply come forward onto your belly. We'll just take a stretch, Sphinx pose. Shoulders stack over your elbows. Pull your heart forward and lift your sternum up. So slide your shoulders out of your ears. If you want a bigger stretch, lift your forearms. And again, draw the shoulders down. And take 1 more inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your palms by your side. And just press yourself up. Take a seat on your mat. Or the front of your mat, rather. And just lower all the way to your back. Adding on to our glute bridges, your arms will stay long by your side. Extend your right leg to the sky. Point your toe to start. Dig your left heel down and then lift your hips up. Now flex your foot like you're making a footprint. You'll flex as you lower the leg down. Point as you lift the leg up. Flex down, point up. Flex down, point up. Your right leg is as straight as you can get it. Keep your gaze at the sky so your neck stays long. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good, just 4 more here. Lift your hips higher. 3, 2. Good, last one, hold your leg to the sky, little pulse. So lift the left hip now up and up. Reach through your right big toe. Firm your right quad, lift and lift. Just 8 more. 6 more, using your breath for 4, 3, 2, hold it up, take a breath in. And exhale, right foot comes down, lower your hips for a moment. And then we'll switch sides. Now your right foot stays down, extend your left leg to the sky, point hard through your toe to start, and then lift your hips up. Now flex your foot, flex down, point it up. Flex down, point it up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep your hips up nice and high. Down and up, down and up. Just 4 more. 4. Leg is as straight as you can get it. 3. Pull the abs in. 2. Last one here. Hold it up. Little pulses to finish. This is the last bit for your glutes, your lower body. Lift. Keep it strong. Up and up
and up. Dig the right heel down, get the left leg even straighter. Last 8, final 6. Breathing, breathing. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, take a breath in. And exhale, your left foot comes down. Lower down. Let your knees butterfly open for a couple breaths. Maybe one palm to your belly, one to your heart. And take a big breath in and a slow breath out. Just a little bit of ab work, and then we will stretch. Draw your knees into your heart. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Again, rock side to side. And then we'll start with the legs again at tabletop. Hands come behind your head again, very light. Lift your chest up. Extend your left leg. So your left leg can come lower for more, or keep it higher if that feels better in your low back. Just start to lift up and up and up and up. 4, 3, 2, slowly switch sides. Your left knee comes in and then extend the right leg down. Lift, 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 lift. 4 more. 3, 2, back to center. Now rest your head, hug your knees in. Extend both legs to the sky. You can slide your hands underneath your back if that feels better in your low back. Lower your legs down for 2, and then up for 2. Keep the momentum out of it. So if you feel like your low back starts to lift, keep the legs a little higher, and then bend your knees more. So you can always keep the knees a little more bent and the legs a little bit higher. So do what feels good in your body. Inhale down, exhale up, your shoulders are down. Pull your low belly in. You're only here for 16 counts. You're on your last couple minutes of effort. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 4 more. Last 3. Just 2. Good, last one. Bring the legs up, hug your knees back into your chest. Rock side to side to massage your low back. And then bring your feet back to the floor. Your hands come behind your head. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor. Twist to the right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Exhaling as you twist. Keep going. Just start to lift the opposite foot. Lift and lift. So we're alternating up and up and up and up. 4 more. 4. Last 3. Just 2. Good, last one. Again, just rest your head, hug your knees into your chest. And now bring your heels together, your toes apart. You're pushing the heels together. Start with your arms by your side. Just press your legs out and then pull them in. You're squeezing into the inner thighs. You can stay here or lift your shoulder blades off the floor. Option to reach the arms forward. Press and pull. Press and pull, working into the inner thighs. Good, reach and squeeze. Just 4 more. 3, adding on in 2. Last one, extend the legs, hands come behind your head. Bring your legs to the sky. Point your toes, find a little cross. Cross. If this is too much in your neck, you can always rest your head back down. Keep your legs as straight as you can. You're squeezing from your inner thighs. Cross, cross, cross. You have less than a minute of effort. 4 more here. 3, 2, pause center, scissor the legs. This is where we finish. Option to find a rotation. Opposite shoulder, opposite knee. This is it. You have 30 more seconds. Lift and lift. Upper abs, lower abs, obliques. Exhaling as you twist. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor at 16 counts. Lift and lift. Let it burn. Let it be uncomfortable. Stay in it. Last 8. Strong and steady. 6. Breathe through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Draw your knees into your heart. Just rock side to side. And take a long breath in and a slow breath out. Find a full body stretch. Reach, expand, and lengthen. And then if you have the ankle weights on, it feels good to take them off for your stretch. I'm just gonna take these guys off.
And if you have them on as well, I would take them off and then draw your knees again into your heart. And find a happy baby. Let your knees fall wide. You can grab for your ankles, your feet, or peace fingers to the big toes. Just keep your hips and head down, maybe rock side to side. An option to extend the legs, get the inner thighs. And then draw your knees together. Keep your right knee and extend your left leg long. Take your right knee to the side, hug it in, take a breath in. Exhale, twist knee comes across the body. Extend your right arm, gaze out over your right shoulder. Nuzzle your shoulders down. You can stay here or add a quad stretch. Your left knee will bend. Take your right hand to your left foot and draw your heel in towards your glute. And then slowly unravel to center. Hug your knees into your heart. And then switch sides. Right leg long. Take your left knee to the side. Hug it in. Breathe in. And exhale. Twist knee across the body. Left arm extends. Gaze left. Breathe into any little cracks or pops. And if you took the quad stretch this time, the right knee will bend. Your left hand will come to the right foot. Draw the heel in. And then slowly unwind to center. Hug your knees into your heart. Give another loving squeeze. And just rock up to a seat on your mat. Extend your legs forward. Flex your feet. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Hinge and fold as you exhale. Relax your shoulders down. Breathe into your spine. And then rise up slowly. Roll your shoulders back. Cross your ankles. Plant your palms. Find tabletop. Inhale to cow pose. Let your belly fall. Lift your gaze. Arch the spine. And exhale, cat, round and dome. And again, inhale, cow, belly falls. And exhale, cat, round and dome. And move through a few more on your own with your breath. Add any other movements that feel good or needed in your body, wrist or ankle, circles, hips, weights. And slowly back to center, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, pedal out your feet, stretch and open into your calves, hamstrings, your spine. And take a full breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees a lot. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Shake out your head, yes and no. And then reach your hands behind your back. Interlace all 10 of your fingers. Let your arms draw forward. Head falls heavy. And one more breath in. And exhale, release. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Stack your spine so that your head rises at the very last moment. And give your shoulders a nice big roll back. And bring your feet together. Take a deep breath in. Reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, join your palms together at your heart center. Amazing effort. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are. Drink a lot of water. Make sure you eat something, and see you soon. Thank you.